Exactly, in the front.
Give the units rep meeting and rep meeting.
Aircraft engine mechanic. What else?
Oh, and obviously you play roller derby.
Yeah, obviously.
What is roller derby?
Full contact chess on roller skates while getting cinder blocks thrown at you. A person is the ball and people are also the goal. That's how I explain it.
How do you play? There are 5 players from each team on the track at a time. One is a jammer, and they need to make it through the pack, come around again, and for each opposing skater that they pass, they get a point. It's a battle of offense and defense at the same time for all the blockers, and it's a race to get through first and get as many points as you can.
Basically, it's like a mosh pit of chess. That would probably be the best description because, you know, not only do you have to worry about your own players and getting them, but you also have to worry about the other players and stopping them. So.
Home of the Jacksonville Roller Derby, formerly Roller Girls, but that's whack.
My friend actually told me about it. I researched it a little bit. I went out and checked out a recruitment night, and the rest is history.
What do you think it takes to compete in roller derby?
Drive. You have to have drive. You have to have determination. Don't give up on yourself. Never say you can't do anything.
Me and my roommate at the time were like, that's cool, I could totally do that. A couple weeks later, I think, somebody gave us a flyer to a game in Hawaii and we're like, what, that's here? No way. And then we signed up for Fresh Meat.
I actually don't have any other hobbies other than derby. So, I mean, try to work out and stuff like that. And I cook, I guess that's a hobby. It takes tenacity, a lot of perseverance, a lot of self-control too, to make sure that you're just kind of doing things smart and not going crazy out there. Really just having a level head and being calm about what's going on because it can get really chaotic out on the floor. So, yeah.
It's played in almost every continent in the world plays roller derby. Obviously, penguins don't play roller derby, but so Antarctica is out. But everybody else has teams. We play internationally. There's well over 400 WWF-TDA teams, and our league is in the top 10 in the world. So it's a real honor to play here.
My real name? And my roller derby name?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a full contact sport. It's one of the only sports where you play offense and defense at the exact same time. It's a basic point scoring game. I was in college and it was the first day, and you know how the teachers always ask you, like, what's something fun about you or interesting? And there was another girl in the class, and she was like, oh, I play roller derby. And that girl ended up being, her name was the Dame O'Shame. And after class, came up to her and I was like, that sounds really awesome. Like, can you explain this more to me? And she's like, we have a game this weekend. So I went to the game and watched it, and I was like, this looks awesome. I really feel like I could do this. And that was 6 or 7 years ago, and I haven't stopped showing up to practice.
I went to see a game in Melbourne with my father one time, and I saw it, and it was just the most fun sport I'd ever seen in my life, and I was like, I have to do this. This is me. There's no running. There's no real hand-eye coordination that I need to worry about. I need to try this, and I haven't looked back since. Determination, athleticism, perseverance, just, well, basically that's it. It's a hard sport, so you need to be mentally tough to take those hits and keep going, keep that fight.
Yeah, roller derby's for everyone, Like, there's a place for every shape and size and person, you know, whatever challenge you may face or whatever type of person you think you are, that you can do just about anything in roller derby. It's a huge community. It involves photographers, videographers, NSOs, which is non-skating officials, our skating officials, our fans, our announcers, people that work the bouts. Just there's a place for everybody. It's just an inclusive community, and the overall mentality with roller derby is just that. Like, whoever you are, wherever you come from, we really want to try and find you a place to be part of our community, because we're like a virus. We want to spread to everybody. We want everybody to be involved in it, but like the good kind of virus, if there's such a thing.
You know, a lot of people think roller derby and they think it's only for women, but it really isn't. We have a lot of men's teams. So I think that it just kind of helps bring people together and work on building confidence, building those relations. We always fight for equality of each other, you know, and other people. We try to help other people. There is definitely a very strong women's activists. You know, you want to go out there and fight for each other. We're all in this together.
Like, all kinds of different people play, so it's really cool. Everybody from like Marines to stay-at-home moms really play it. So I mean, I think all it really takes is a will and a want. I mean, I think the community is dope, mainly because, I mean, obviously, like, you make friends with people that you never would have been friends with in the first place. Like, when would I be friends with a elementary school math teacher? Probably never, but, like, I am, so. But for me, like, because I move around so much, it's like, as soon as I move somewhere, I have a instant group of friends, like, right off the bat, so that's cool. Anywhere I go, it's like an immediate friendship. Everybody gets along. I mean, in any group of people, you're obviously gonna have some personality clashes, but like overall, it's a super accepting community, so somebody new comes in and they're like, oh yes, friends.
Derby is the fastest women's sport growing right now. It's international. It's a really cool sport to get into, and you know, more people should find out about it and check it out.
Roller derby is mostly for everyone. It's one thing I like to tell people is you have to want you to stay. If you have a love for roller derby, it's you that needs to make you come back.
No jammer gets through, gets to the apex, or until the second jammer gets through and gets to the apex. So that's how long we're gonna go, right?
Roller derby, from a cultural standpoint for me, is more of a woman empowerment, which is wonderful because it's just become more of an empowerment thing. It's just kind of really spread across the world. So it's about empowerment, it's about inclusion, it's about challenging yourself and pushing yourself to your limits, and most importantly, just enjoying what you're doing.
Roller derby is for anybody that is willing to lace up their skates and come out and play. There's a ton of social justice issues that face roller derby, and I'm really proud of the roller derby community in general. Overall, it's a really inclusive sport. It's really culturally relevant right now with people fighting for different types of civil rights, and roller derby really is a part of that. Yeah, it's one of the things I really like about being a roller derby is you can have your beliefs and be who you are no matter what, and we will fight for your right to be who you are and believe what you believe.
You just gotta be willing to just throw yourself into it and learn something, because nobody like grows up doing derby. So it just takes a lot of heart and dedication to the sport. You gotta be there for your teammates, learn the strategy, and it's a tough sport mentally and physically, so you gotta have a lot of heart to keep pushing through, and then just a lot of dedication just to keep going. So, but it's a lot of fun and there's great reward. You got some great camaraderie here with some of these girls. They're like my second family. I got my best friend. I got people's kids that call me Aunt Lolo all the time. So it's literally just becomes like a big family. So a lot of heart, dedication in this, but it's worth the payout. Roller derby's for everybody. It doesn't matter your size, shape, race, gender, sexual orientation, anything. It is literally for everybody. There's a spot for everyone, and there's no perfect person for derby.